Hang on. Okay, so we're just going to start by sitting just on the mat. And we're going to extend through flexing, extending. So you should be able to feel this movement all the way up as you flex into your hamstrings as well. And we're just going to bring our hands up so the arms are parallel with the legs. And slowly peeling the head as if you're onto a wall at the back and peeling off and down and coming forward with the pelvis. Breathing in and out and coming back up, straight back, slowly peeling it up. So it's like from the shoulder blade. So you're starting at the head, slowly peeling that head off the wall that's behind you. Then the thoracic spine comes down. Then we shift forward and then slowly coming back as we come back up again. Let's go one more time. Breathing in and out. Flexing through the feet as you come forward and breathing in and out. We're going to do 2 more of those. Just really warming up through that spine as you breathe in and out, bringing chin to chest and pushing yourself forward. Breathe in and out. Coming back into center. Arms coming down, just rolling through the shoulders. We're just going to come up into all fours here, so making sure that those feet are extended and then bringing them in and then pushing back up, getting that stretch through the shoulders and coming back down again, just straight down onto the mat and then coming back up and down and back up and down. Last one, we're going to come through the hands as we come back down, coming through the hands and just getting that nice stretch through the neck. Coming back up again, through the hands. Now in this movement, if you're finding that you can't hold your body off the floor, you can actually go into your fists. So it gives you a little bit more room as you come back to hold yourself off the floor. Again, coming back, I'm just going to read it correct here, and just holding yourself off the floor as we lift our legs, alternate leg. One more in each leg. And just bringing the arms over, legs, feet are flexed, and just stretching. Breathing in and out, get lower. Super tight from yesterday. Breathing in and out and lower. I was doing some heavy deadlifts yesterday and I can certainly feel that. And in and out. Just feeling it in lower back and hamstring. So if I'm not overly flexible today, I'm sorry. And last one, in and out and pushing. Okay, coming back into, we're going to do our roll up. So we're just flex, extend, flex, extend, one more flexion, extension. And we're going to bring our hands over as we breathe in and out. So see how we get that real push through the spine. So not a straight back. We really want to think that someone's pulling us out through that upper thoracic spine as we come down. We're really engaging the core here and come over. Breathe in and out as we come up, as if someone's pulling, and in and out. That nice stretch through the upper back. And breathe in and out. And in and out, in. Let's keep that movement going. It's really nice movement for the shoulders as well. And last one, we're coming back down again. Hands come down beside, moving down a little bit. Legs come into tabletop. Now bring those hands out to your side. Bring those knees together as if they're stuck and the ankles are stuck together. We're going to breathe in and out, and we're going to bring our legs to the front. And then if that shoulder behind you, so my legs are going to my right, if my left shoulder starts to peel off, I stop and then come back into center. Go to my left, making sure my right shoulder doesn't come off the ground. And back to center. Really focus here on the core doing the work. So obviously you're getting a nice spinal rotation, but we want to focus on the core doing the work to bring you back up again. Back into center as we breathe in and out. And breathing in and out. Feels so good through the spine, this movement, as the core is supporting us with an anti-rotation. Going to do one more on our left side or the back of the room. And coming back into center. Hands then come down by our side as we go to leg changes. So what we're going to do here is touch down and back up again. And we're going to hold that leg up in the air as we're touching down and back up. Now, if this is a bit too challenging and you feel tired, this leg can come down as you touch and come up. And one more on this side. We're going to switch into that other side now. So as you're coming down, the toe is touching as you come back up. For 3, 2, and 1. Coming back into center, tummy is on nice and tight. We're exchanging, so this is a leg changes now. Nice and slow, controlled movement. They switch in the air. And you do have that leg coming a little bit closer angle than 90 degrees with the torso. Just keep that going, pressing that lumbar spine into the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs come into tabletop, bringing one leg back to the floor, other leg back to the floor. We're just going to stretch out here, really stretching through the fingers and the toes. Okay, we're going to go into a bit of a quad stretch now. So what we're doing is we're just going to come onto our side, hand can come out in front, and pointing through that toe on the bottom and just pulling back through for that quad stretch. Really think about stretching by pushing out through that hip, push out through the hip. And then we're going back onto the other side to do the same thing. Sorry, my back's to you. Really pushing out through that hip. And coming back onto your back. So we're going to do some chest lifts now. So we're going to interlace the hands. They come behind the head. And just breathing in and out as you come up. Breathing in and out and lower. Keep that going. Breathing in and out. Breathe in and out and lower. Keep that going. Get higher. One more. And hold up here, hands come behind. Pull yourself a little higher. And we're going to rotate just into that shoulder rotation here to left and right. So we've got that chest lift moving into chest rotation. Really thinking about bringing the core on tight here. Coming back into center, legs come up, hands come behind. We breathe in and out and lift, in, out and lower. Okay, so breathing in and out and lift and in and out and lower. See, nice and slow and controlled is in and out and lift, in and out and lower. Two more, in and out and lift, in, out and lower. We're now going to come up and we're going to hold here. You can bring yourself into that extension, or you can hold. Hi sweetie, how are you? Hold here. And we're going to pulse. We're just going to do a few pulses, not 100. Let's go. Breathe in and out. In and out and in and out and in, out. Last one. And out. And hold. Legs slowly lower down, arms come over the head, stretching through the fingers, stretching through the toes here. And breathing in and out into our roll up, coming over into butterfly stretch. Just stretching through the back. Oh my goodness me.
Apparently I've got dirty hands.
Righto. Nice to see you, Summer. Love you. Okay, let's bring one leg out into our, I can't see it, sorry, into our hurdler stretch. So we're just going to lean over. Now as you're leaning over, open the chest up towards the bent leg so that you get a nice QL stretch. So that QL here, we're going to the other side, the quadratus laborum is a very tight muscle in people that sit a lot. So we want to try and open it as much as we can when we're doing our Pilates or any of the stretching work that we do in Stretch and Tone. Okay, grab yourself a drink. We're just going to come back onto our side for some side work. So I'm just going to move my mat forward because it sort of slips back as I go. All right, so we're lying on our mat here. And what we're going to do is just bring the pelvis up with the legs, okay? So this is our side lifts. Think about the pelvis and the leg as one unit. Last one. We are then holding the bottom down as we bring the top leg up. We've got one more. And then we're going to bring that top leg up, bottom leg comes to it. Last one, hold here. Arm comes over as we stretch. Really think about stretching here. Toes and fingers are fully extended as we breathe in and out. 10 of these. Last one. Okay, we're going to come up now. Hand comes beside, bringing ourselves up. Now with this movement, often I like you to have your shoulder under your arm, but in this movement, we're actually pushing in and wedging ourselves here. Okay, so we're kind of like pushing into that shoulder, and we're going to bring that leg straight here. This leg comes forward and back into point. Forward flexion, back. Okay, really pushing into that shoulder for stability and back. Tummy on tight. 2 more. Last one. Okay, leg comes up now. So really pushing into that shoulder, just dropping for 10, 9, and 1, and hold. Just resetting onto the other side. Okay, lying on that arm. Just slowly bringing those legs up and down. Bring your tummy in tight. Last one. Hold that bottom leg up as the top leg comes all the way up. Last one. Holding that leg up, bring the bottom to it. So it's like that little scissor, bringing in those adductors. Holding here, really pushing out through the fingers, out through the toes. Really extending, all of the body is engaged. We come up for 1, we're doing 10 of these. Last one, and hold, coming up, pushing into that shoulder. Okay, we're coming and bringing that leg forward. 2 more. Last one. Hold that leg down and drop catch. And last one, coming in, just come back up. Now I'm going to stretch us out. I'll see if this is the easiest way for you guys to see, using the figure 4 stretch. So chest up, leg comes over, and maybe this is the easiest way, and just pushing through this leg, pushes out in front of you, and that foot comes up. Now the stretch is hardest when you're closest to that foot in front. So just bring your bottom up. If it's too hard, push it back. If it's too easy, push it forward. Amazing glute stretch. And we're going to switch to the other side, pushing out, flexing through that foot, pushing out through that knee. Bringing that foot forward, that leg forward. Breathe in and out. All right, we're going to come back down onto the mat. Grab yourself a drink if you need one. We're going to move into some leg circles. Okay, here, so what we're going to do is bring both legs into tabletop. One leg comes down, and we're using the leg on the floor to really push into the floor as we bring that other leg up. Okay, now here what we want is to really feel the engagement and using the hip flexors and the core to make this movement. So we're going to bring it across the body and drop and catch it. It's almost like an oval. Should be called leg ovals. And then we're going to go back out to the other way. So just change the direction of the leg. Really tight through the tummy. Last one. Hold here, back into that tabletop as you bring one down. Bring the other one up, flexing through. Come across the body to start. Same, but we're going the other way. Two more. Leg comes down, holding here into that tabletop position as the other leg comes up, and we're going to grab hold for our single leg stretch. So see how, and then we're going to change and change. So chest up nice and high. Tummy's on tight. In and out and in, and last one out. Both legs come in. So try and think here of making you up high in your chest, but your shoulders are back. Does that make sense? So we're not stressing. We've got those no shoulders back, and we're going to come out and in. Breathing out. And last one. And in, one leg comes out. We pull ourselves up. And we're just going to hold here. Chin to chest. And grab yourself a drink. We're going to go into some rocking stuff. Like that, it's technical. Rocking stuff. First of all, we're going to start with roll like a ball. So I want to bring the legs together. So the knees are touching. Bring the toes up. Now, if your legs are quite long, you are able to bring them out a little bit for this movement. Otherwise, you can bring them in, pointing through the toes, chin to chest as we rock over and back. Nice spinal stretch here. Flexion of that spine, chin to chest. Nice easy rocking motion. Last one. Now we're going to come into open leg rocker, but we're going to start first with a bent leg. So hold on nice and tight, breathing in, straight back, and then out and in. Okay? We're good here. Last one. And coming up. Now we're going to come into open leg rocker, really grabbing hold of those legs, pushing out against them, and down. And hold. Two more. Last one. And hold here. Really stick that chest out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs in for a stretch. How did you find that one? Was it a bit better? Sometimes it's hard when you're if you're a bit sweaty because your hands do slide down your legs. Much easier with long tights on. Okay, let's come over to do some back extension work. Alright, so we're just coming onto the mat here. Now what I want you to do, just get to start with that nice extension of the spine. And then we're coming back into child's pose. Chin to chest. That's just our starting. And we're going to come back in and we do straight back extension. So our head, that's touching the mat. We want our head just to be kind of hovering in neutral spine. So you want to see neutral spine as we breathe in and out, and we just lift that thoracic spine off and breathing out as we come down. So breathing in and breathing out and breathing in and out and in and out. Two more. In and out. Okay, hands coming by your face as we breathe in, lifting that thoracic spine up high as you can, and then allow the hands to take over. And then as we breathe out, the legs come. So breathing in and breathing out. Squeeze the glutes to bring the legs up and in and out and in and out and in. Last one, out. Now we're going to catch ourselves. Okay, so this is our swan dive with a catch. Okay, so we're breathing in and then out. And out. You got it. Tight through the core and the back. 2 more. Last one. Hold here. Back into our child's pose position. It's a bit of fun, that one. Okay, coming up into our cat-cow. So really pushing up through the spine here. So imagine someone's like pulling you up between your shoulder blades. Up and then back in. Shoulders come back. Push up. Shoulders back. Two more. Really pushing up. Last one. And back down. We're just going to stretch out through those shoulders again. So bring your left into child's pose, left under right, pushing in. And then same on the other side, pushing in to the floor. Should be able to feel that through the back. Now, we're going to try a little bit of fun. We're going to go into our rollover and then we're going to try the crab movement. So after the rollover, if you feel like it's a little bit much, you're welcome to stop the Pilates there and continue like in your own time, just with some stretching. But this is the crab movement. First, we're going to start with rollover. So the legs come into our 65-degree angle as we breathe in and out, coming over. We flex, we touch, and then slowly coming back. So just a couple of these to warm up the spine. In your own time. Just in your own time. And last one, as we come down, the body comes up and we're coming into our neck pull just to get that nice stretch. Because this is the movement of the crab, you will have this at the end. One side open, look to the other side. All right, so the crab movement, interesting movement. Probably one of the hardest Pilates moves. So don't laugh at me. Okay, so we start in this position here. Okay, so when we come up in, I'll just demonstrate it once. If you want to join in, you are welcome to. Otherwise, you can just watch the demonstration. So we are coming back. We come over the body. The legs go straight. We exchange. And then we come back over. As we do, we push into the neck. So not a lot of weight is on the neck, but we're getting a nice little stretch here. It feels amazing. And then we come back as we roll and switch and back in. Nice little movement. Feel free to join. Coming over. Straight legs as we exchange. Nice and slow. Getting that neck stretch. Getting that nice stretch again. We're going to do 2 more. So this is 1. Pushing in And last one. Nice straight, exchange, and coming up. Interesting movement. Always holding on. So now we're going to try the boomerang, which is a similar movement. So we start with our legs crossed at the front, arms are over. Now when we come back, I'll just show what it looks like. We're coming back into this position here. See here? And then we come over as we exchange. As we come back, breathing in, we come into our teaser. Arms come behind, and then we're pushing over. So we're going to breathe in and out. Coming into teaser. Find your movement and coming over. Breathing in into that nice position of over, exchange, into teaser. Arms come behind as we come over. We're going to do 2 more. So this is number 1. Last one. Arms come over, back into center. Okay, just coming over for a stretch. Really stretching out through the fingers and through the toes here. Bringing one leg up. This leg can go bent here as we come back in for 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3, release. Now we flex the foot. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And switch the other side. Just a nice little stretch to finish off. Pushing through 1, 2, 3, release. And release. Flexing the foot now, sorry. Last one. Both legs come in. Just get that nice stretch. Coming down and over, finishing off with a neck stretch. So we're just going to bring chin to chest. Looking around to our right. Looking around to our left. And to our right. And to your left. Back into center. And we are finished.